Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Matt, and today I wanted to talk about mixing up your environment when you're learning a language. So I think a lot of times we want to learn a language, right? We have this idea of what that environment looks like when we're learning that foreign language. Maybe it's just that kind of classical school mindset, that classical study mindset where we sit down at a table, at a desk, and study languages sitting down in that kind of very school-like office environment, right? And that's great. It can be a great environment to learn languages. But that being said, sometimes, mixing up your environment or doing something different can actually have a lot of results, and it can help you to stay motivated and just make more progress in the end of the day. So, what do I mean by this, right? Well, if you find yourself sometimes really just losing motivation during some of your study sessions, maybe you're just not feeling it. It gets really hard to study. Try changing it up or just being in a different location when you're studying a foreign language. So, for example, if you're reading in a foreign language and you're doing that portably, right, with an iPad, that's awesome because you can take that in so many different places, right? You can go outside and read in that foreign language outside and enjoy the nice weather. You don't need to be in front of your computer or in a book, especially if you have that portable device. Maybe it's just kind of going to, an environment where, your family or roommates live, right? So you have kind of, you're not just alone in your room studying this book. Maybe you actually need to go into that quiet environment and study that way. And, it doesn't have to be even just some of these portable things that we do, right? It can be in just so many different contexts, right? Let's say that you really want to learn grammar, right? Well, pick up that grammar book or pick up that grammar explanation and go on a walk, right? Try to learn grammar while you're doing exercise or doing something else, because you'll find that, just having that different context, even if it's just standing up versus sitting down, can be a huge difference for just making some progress and feeling better about the language learning process in general. I think for a lot of us, we sit down a lot all day, right? Sit down at our desks for work or school or what have you, and sometimes it just feels good to stand up, right? And you can do a lot of language learning standing up or walking or doing a lot of different things, right? Whether that's listening to a podcast in a foreign language, whether that's reading grammar explanations, or even using a language learning app. Take advantage of that stuff because it's, if you're just not feeling it, a lot of it could just be your environment, right? You're not feeling like your environment is very conducive to the language learning process. Don't be afraid to mix that up. And something as simple as that, just going on a walk and doing language learning or standing up, going outside, can be a big gain. So that's it. There's nothing too revolutionary about it. Just if you find yourself, in that place where maybe your study environment's not ideal, try mixing it up because that mixing up that one little factor could help you to make more progress in the end of the day. This is Matt. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.